On today's show, we're hoping to settle an age-old feud as Glasgow take on Edinburgh in a city slicking 50-50. Now, let's welcome a bit of a city slicker herself. It's Sophie.
About city slicker, Flynn. I think you'll find I'm a right northern lass, me, but I'm not as northern as this lot, Glasgow and Edinburgh. 50 players from St Martha's Primary School from Glasgow in blue against 50 players from St Mary's Primary School from Edinburgh in yellow. Now they're playing for the famous 50-50 trophy. Will it go east or will it go west? All right, Flynn. Dish the dirt, please, on two of our players.
Ah, yes, indeed, my favourite part of the show, Sophie. Now, blue 38 is Lynn. When Lynn was 4, her 8-year-old cousin decided to give her a haircut. Problem was, she cut it all off.
Oh, dear. Well, I'm glad to see it's grown back now for the show. OK, let's have a number from the yellows, please, Flynn.
Ah, yes, yellow 33 is James. Now, when James was a toddler, he thought it might be fun to walk underneath the cow. Unfortunately, the cow gave him a pat on the head. Of the smelly variety.
Enough hilarity from you, Flynn, for the moment. Let's have those all-important numbers, please.
Ah, yes, contestant numbers required. Number 5, number 31, number 28, number 2, and number 49. Prepare to play the spike!
It all starts here with the spike. Contestants have to fight this prickly little problem before they get to complete the puzzle at the other end of the spike. Now, first of all, they dive through this hole here. Once through there, they need to fight their way through this field of spikes, hopefully not falling over like I did, because it'll slow them down. Then they need to go through the spiky jaws. It really is difficult. Then it's up the ramp like that. They get a piece of their own coloured puzzle. Then sit on the bum, slide all the way down like that, and then they go to their teammate who's ready to build the puzzle. This is Louise. Now, Louise, there's 10 points for each piece of the puzzle. Hopefully you'll get 4. And there's an extra 30 bonus points for the team that finishes first. OK, Flynn, it's over to you.
Cheers, Sophie. 3, 2, 1, go! Straight through the tunnel, into the forest of spikes, and the blues have taken the early lead. The yellows struggling to get through the spiky forest, but they've made up ground very, very quickly with a huge ascent up the hill, very fast indeed. And the yellows handing over to their builder Louise, and the blue builder being Lindsay Ann. There's nothing between the teams now. Got to get to the top. Maybe standing's a little bit awkward on the top of that hill to grab your puzzle piece. I'm not sure that's the right place for that. Well, the yellows have got 2 pieces in there. Remember, there are 10 points per puzzle piece. The first team to complete gets a bonus 30. So there's a potential 70 points here. Well, a guaranteed 70 points for the winning team. Nice rolling technique there from the blues and top sliding there from the yellows. As soon as the piece is handed over to the puzzle builder, the next player can go. That's 3 pieces now for the yellow, being accurately placed by Louise. And that doesn't look right at all. There it is, and that's the klaxon. What a great start for St Mary's. Sophie, it's back to you.
50-50 today. That was the spike, and there's some pretty good scores. Have a look at the blues. Now, I can see that you managed to get 3 pieces of the puzzle. However, number 28, this is in the wrong way round. But because I'm feeling generous and I like the look of you, I'm going to give you that. So you've got 30 points. Yellows, however, you got all 4 pieces. That's 40 points. And because you did it very quickly indeed, you get an extra 30 points. So, Flynn, my love, what does that do to the opening scores?
Sophie, my love, a great start for both teams. St Martha's kick off with a rather fine 30 points, but the early lead goes to St Mary's on 70. That
was the spike, and it was completed first by the yellows, who are joining me now in the top of the 50-50 studio. What was the best bit of the game for you?
Well, I liked it when you went up the hill and pulled the jigsaw down.
Okay, then. Now, Finley, which game are you looking forward to the most here on 50-50?
I think the game I'm probably looking forward to is most the Avalanche, because I hope I get picked for it, because it's one of my favourite ones.
Oh, good. Excellent. Well, fingers crossed you do get picked for that. This is 50-50. It's time to slow the pace down in the studio now, but crank up the tension. Now, the Blues are behind at the moment, so they're going to go first. The Yellows will get their chance in a moment, but Flynn, who's playing the next game?
Cheers, Soph. OK, Blues, here come the numbers, so listen up. Contestant numbers required. Number 16, number 27, number 4, number 23, and number 7. You're playing the Cube.
A square peg in a round hole. This is more like a round ball in a square cube. This is the cube. Players need to guide this ball through the perspex layers into the hit zones at the bottom. Now, they need to avoid the miss zone. There's two ways of doing that. You can either go the long way round, which is layer by layer, getting yourself 25 points, or you can take the shortcut down the central column, which is only worth 20 points. Now, the Blues captain is Anthony. Now, Anthony, which way do you think you're going to go today?
The central column.
Down the central column, the shortcut. Well, it sounds like a very good plan to me. Now, the time starts when you put this ball into the cube. All right, here we go. Good luck, Blues!
Cheers, Sophie, and the very best of luck to the Blues. Great support from their teammates. Just behind at the moment on 30 points, and the ball thrown confidently onto the top floor.
Take it, no, use two up, Emma, change it up. Take it, you're at home.
Which way are they going to go? Not a lot happening for the Blues at the moment.
Get it in there, get it in there.
It's a cube full of points, and they're going for the central column. The central column meaning 20 points and a direct hit. What a brilliant achievement in the first 20 or 30 seconds. That's more like it. Are they going for the central column again? No, they're giving up now and going the long way. And that's worth 5 points. Remember, every time the ball drops a level, the team gains 5 points. And there's another 5. There's the red bar moving across the bottom of your screen. Oh, could they get themselves another 5 points? That was just after the klaxon. It won't count.
Anthony, what a fantastic team captain. You managed to get yourself 30 points. The last one was just out of time. Flynn, you're on. What does that do to the scores?
Good news for the Blues, Sophie. The Cube gets them just 10 points short of the Yellow. St Martha's find themselves on 60 nice points.
Of you who've been chilling out and relaxing, you need to sit up and pay attention, and that goes for you at home as well, because we're about to play The Observator. Now, in a moment, this studio will be rocking with the sounds of a well-known music video, but before you get carried away with your dance moves, you need to pay attention, because in a moment, I'm going to be asking you a lot of questions. There's loads and loads of points up for grabs. All right, Flynn! Who we're going to be jiving to today?
So if we're going to be jiving to something I like and you like too, it's Christina Aguilera with Missy and Car Wash.
Some of the work is kind of hard. This ain't no place to be if you're planning on being shy. Let me tell you, it's always cool. But of us don't mind sometimes if you're acting like a fool. Working at the car wash. Now come on and work it with me now.
Tune there from Christina. Okay, everybody, listen up. You can answer true or false, but I don't want to hear any conferring. There's loads of points up for grabs, so it really could change everything. Pick up your voting pads, please. And open your ears, because this is the first question. At the beginning of the video, we see 2 jellyfish DJs. Is that true or false? Vote now. The answer is true. We do see 2 jellyfish DJs at the decks. 39 for the yellows and close 37 for the blues. Okay, question 2. Round her neck, Christina is wearing a gold chain with a starfish on it. Is that true or false? Vote now. Tricky one that. It was false. It's a string of pearls. 49 for the blues and 46 for the yellows. Very observant. All right, question 3. We see 1 whale in the video. Is that true or false? Vote now. That was very true. We do see 1 whale in the video. Just 33 for the yellows and 41 for the blues. Well done. Okay, next question. We see 5 turtles all swimming in a line. Is that true or is that false? Vote now. That was false. We actually see 2 turtles chasing a fish. That's 30 for the yellows that time and 36 for the blues. Well done. All right, final question. Missy Elliott is wearing a blue tracksuit. Is that true or is that false? Vote now. And that was true. Missy Elliott was wearing a blue tracksuit. That's 35 points for the blues and 42 points for the yellows. Well done. I don't know about you, Flynn, but I enjoyed that one. What are the scores so far?
I enjoyed it too, and the power of brain and button has levelled out this match. The Blues have pulled it back. Glasgow on 258, Edinburgh on 260. And now, contestant numbers required. Number 22, number 50, number 19, number 1, and number 44. You're playing the Revolve!
I'm here in the blue section of the audience. This is my friend Kaylee. Now, Kaylee, the Blues are behind at the moment. What's going on?
Well, it's only 2 points, so we can still win it.
You can still win it. Okay, good stuff. Hold on to that. This is the game that could turn things round for the Blues. It's the Revolve. Before the dizziness begins, the team members need to get themselves through these holes here. Then it's all the way through the mangle, like that. Once you've done that, you need to get in the middle of the Revolve. You need to go on this zebra bit here, like that. Then into the centre, pick a piece of the puzzle, yellow for yellows, blue for blues. Then you need to make your way out on the chevrons, like that, to your team builder. Now this is Lindsay. Lindsay, you've got to build the puzzle. There's 20 points per piece of the puzzle and an extra 40 points if you do it the quickest, okay? All right, Blues, are you ready? Yeah! Yellows, are you ready? Okay, Flynn, give it a spin.
I shall. 3, 2, 1, go! And off they go, through the portholes, underneath the mangle, and straight into the Revolve. And there's a bit of a queue for the entry points on those chevrons, which brings both our team players neck and neck. Now it's a matter of negotiating the slow spinning Revolve and exiting on the chevrons. Any earlier, and you are disqualified. Here come our second burst of contestants, and the Blues have missed their opportunity to enter. This gives the Yellows a really good lead. But the Yellows spend so much time trying to find the exit point, the Blues have managed to catch up. And so they're both neck and neck again. That's the beauty of this Revolve. And once again, the Yellows have made it in first. The Blues struggling through the porthole and the mangle. The Yellows have grabbed their piece, waiting for an exit point. And off goes number 1, that's Leo. And the Blues totally confused by the circular, mazy nature of the Revolve. It's taken quite a long time for the Blues to find their exit point. But they have eventually. They've now got 3 pieces. This is going to be it. It's a matter the patient wait for the chevrons as both teams battle to complete their puzzle first. It's neck and neck, it's going to be down to the builders. It was right on the wire, but the yellows got it. Sophie, it's back to you.
How close was that? Very close indeed. The yellows did very well. The blues managed to get all 4 pieces, which gives you a whopping 80 points. However, you did get a little bit ahead of yourselves, didn't you? The yellows, however, got all 4 pieces and they did it the quickest, so you get the extra 80 bonus points. Flynn, I said it was close. How close are those scores?
It was close, but those bonus points created a healthy gap for Edinburgh. The blues are on 330, the yellows on 380.
At the moment, I'm in the top of the 50-50 studio. Now, Sarah, did you get slightly confused at the entrance to the Revolve?
Well, I was just about to enter it, but it moved slightly away, so I couldn't decide to wait till it came back round.
Ashkan, what was going on with you?
I was confused and I went too quick.
You went too quick. And you guys, just a little word in my ear. Who's going to win at the end, yellows or blues?
Blues.
You heard it here first.
OK, yellows, here come those numbers, so listen up. Contestant numbers required. Number 39, number 18, number 14, number 30, number 47, you're playing the cube.
Try their hand at the cube now. This is Lucy. She's the team captain for the yellows. What's your plan of attack, Luce?
Shortcut.
You're going to go for the shortcut. OK. All right, your time starts when the ball goes into the cube. Best of luck for the yellows.
Well, Lucy knows what she wants from her cube meisters. Let's hope they deliver. It's down to communication and control, knowing how the cube operates, and it seems, on instinct, they do. An instant 20 points. Now, there are 25 points if you take the longer route, but this one's a little safer and takes a lot less time, though slightly more awkward to get into that central column. Staying in control, and there's another one. Now, if they can repeat the success of that and their first, they could have themselves 60 points here.
All right, yeah. Oh.
That's it, it's in. 60 points. Could this be one of the highest scoring cubes we've seen this series? I'm not sure. And another 20 points.
Thomas, try this.
They've cracked this cube. They've got it down to a T. And there's the red bar moving across the bottom of your screen. They've got a chance to maybe make this the full 100. Oh, there's the klaxon. A great effort.
Well, Lucy, you said you were going to go down the central column, and you did just that. Not once, but 4 times, so that gives you 80 points. Excellent stuff. Flynn, that's got to change the scores for the yellows.
It changes the score, all right, Sophie. An astounding burst of cube genius extends Edinburgh's lead even further. Look at this, 460 points.
Now, I'm sure this is the moment that most of our team players have been dreading. It's time for the game we call the Pulse. In a moment, we will select a random number from our audience. We will then ask you a general knowledge question. You then have a choice. You can play. If you get it right, you get 100 points. If you get it wrong, you get nothing. Or you can pass. Your teammates can help you out, but then you can only get 50 points. Because the yellows are in the lead, they're going to go first. So let's have a yellow number, please.
Number 26.
Okay, number 26. This is your question. What's the name of Fred and Wilma Flintstone's little daughter? Now, are you going to play or pass?
Play.
You're going to play, okay, good luck. What's the name of Fred and Wilma Flintstone's little daughter? Is it A, Bam Bam, B, Dino, or C, Pebbles?
C, Pebbles.
Let's have a little look if you're right. You are correct. That's 100 points for the yellows. It was Pebbles. Okay, it's the turn of the blues now. Could we have a blue number, please?
Number 15.
Okay, number 15, this is your question. What is the first choice shirt colour of Liverpool Football Club? Are you going to play or are you going to pass?
Play.
You're going to play. Okay, what is the first choice shirt colour of Liverpool Football Club? Is it A, red, B, blue, or C, green?
A red.
A, red. Let's have a look and see if you're right. Of course you are. It is, of course, red. That's 100 points for the Blues. Well done. Okay, let's have the second number for the Yellows, please.
Number 13.
All right, number 13. This is your question. Which planet of the solar system is furthest from the sun? Are you going to play or pass?
I'm going to play.
You're going to play. All right, good luck. Which planet of the solar system is furthest from the sun? Is it A, Pluto, B, Saturn, or C, Neptune?
A, Pluto.
All right, let's have a little look and see if you're correct. It is Pluto. I didn't even know that. You've just got yourself 100 points. Well done to the Yellows. Okay, let's have the final number now for the Blues.
Number 34.
Okay, number 34, this is your question. Who is the father of Prince William and Prince Harry? Are you going to play or are you going to pass?
Pass.
You're going to pass. Okay, pick up your voting pads, please. Remember, you can vote A, B, or C. Who is the father of Prince William and Prince Harry? A, Prince Philip, B, Prince Andrew, or C, Prince Charles? Vote now. The answer was C, Prince Charles. Well done. 43 of you got it right, so that's 43 points for the Blues. Okay, Flynn, I know that one always gets you. Tell us, what's happened to the scores?
Yeah, so many numbers, so much brain action. St Martha's in the blue jumped to 481. St Mary's in the yellow leaped to a massive 660 points.
I'm here with the Yellows, who have got over 600 points. There is still one game left. Ellen, what do you think's going to happen?
I think the Yellows are going to win after this, but I don't think the Blues have a chance right now.
Oh, very confident. I like her style. Flynn, there is only one game left. The Blues could catch up. Who's going to be playing?
Confidence is what they'll need. Yes, contestant numbers required. Number 21, number 48, number 9, number 32, number 45, and number 12. You are all playing the Avalanche!
Here at 50-50, we like to go large, and it doesn't get much larger than this. This is the Avalanche. Now, team members start at the beginning. They have to climb up the chili tube. Once through the chili tube, they then need to make a decision. Should they get a snowflake? If they get a white one, they get 50 points, and if they get a gold one, they get 100 points. Then they need to fight their way through the snowballs and the giant ice cubes. Then it's up the hill to where I am, and it's pretty cold up here, that's why it's snowing. Then the best bit, you get to slide down into the scoring zone, and then you hit the snow dome, set your mate off at the other end, and get yourself 30 points. Flynn, it's over to you.
Beautifully done, Sophie. Okay, you lot, we're heading for a whiteout. 3, 2, 1, go! This is where the Blues really need to do some work, pick up some snowflakes, amassing maybe some gold snowflakes to stand any chance. And the Blues have got off to a tremendous start. 30 points for a man through, 50 points for that white snowflake, while the Yellows still try and get, in vain, another snowflake. It's time maybe for her to give up. The Yellows stumbling through the stalagmites, stalactites and snowballs and ice cubes and goodness knows what else. Current score like this, 481 to Glasgow, Edinburgh with 660. And it's everything to play for now because the Blues have managed to get themselves a gold snowflake and another man through. Here comes another yellow though. They've achieved one of the white ones, that's 50 points, but you're not going to get any points until you hit that snow dome. Come on, Yellows. Eventually, 5 really important seconds lost there. Not sure what number 21's trying to do, going for a bit of a stroll. Blues need to be moving faster than that. And he's gone to the yellow side to pinch a gold snowflake. And there's the red bar moving across the bottom of your screen. But it was all in vain, because there's the klaxon.
What an avalanche. That was a lot of fun. Now, the yellows did okay. They got one person through, and you're carrying a white snowflake, which is 50 points. Well done. However, the blues, quite sneaky, the blues. You managed to get 2 people through. You got a gold snowflake and a white snowflake. That's 130 points and 60 points because both of you got through as well. Flynn, I have no idea what it means. Please pull us out of our misery. Who's won today's 50-50?
It's very interesting, Sophie. What a comeback for Glasgow. St Martha's finished on 671 points, but this week's winners with 740, St Mary's.
Another amazing avalanche here on 50-50. Now, there can only be one winner. The Blues did really, really well, especially in the avalanche. So let's have a big cheer for the last time for the Blues, please! But as I said, there can only be one winner, and today it's the yellow team. Would you take that back to St Mary's for me, please, number 9? Is that okay?
Yes.
Good stuff. All right, let's hear a big cheer for the yellows, the winners! And that's it from 50-50 for today. Flynn, have you had fun?
I always have fun on 50-50, Sophie.
Me too. We'll see you very soon. Bye.
Bye.
In the next 50-50, Dundee take on Middlesbrough. Will they soar through the spike, waver in the wire, be fantastic in the fly, and amazing in the avalanche? Whatever you do, you don't want to miss the next 50-50.
Look at the time!
Okay.
These piggies are wee-weeing all the way to CBBC!
That doesn't sound very sanitary.
Stinky and Turkey.
Pinky and Perky are trotting onto your screens with their brand new star-studded show! Let's rock!
David Peckham. You know who I am?
Why, have you lost your memory?
The Pinky and Perky Show, weekdays at 5:45 on the CBBC channel.
What is it with you pigs today?